Chalo, sir. So again, very good morning to everyone, and I hope I'm audible as well as visible, right? So without further delay, let's start with the session. So again, it was a little delay for the previous class I had, and also a little bit of issue I was facing with the technical side of things. So this is the session for the last week's mock. This is the analysis of last week's mock, and just a quick confirmation on whether I'm properly audible as well as visible or not to everyone. Just a quick yes or no. Just a very quick yes or no, everyone. And this is the last week's mock, so we will do the analysis. So we'll try to solve the questions. So this was the first question, and pretty simple one, honestly. Pretty simple one if you ask me. Pretty simple one if you ask me, sir. Chalo, let's see what the first question was. What the first question was. So two simplification questions, and there is a profit and loss question. Very simple. Chalo, first. So 9261 cube root is 21. 21 by 42 means half, sir. Plus, sorry, into. This is 40, sir. 4 13s are 52. Okay. Plus 45 minus A is equal to 20. So this 20 and this is 20 cancels. So A becomes 45. A becomes 45. So 200% of A meaning twice of A meaning 90, sir. Done. First. Now second one, sir. This is 80. 420%. 80, sir. Plus 30% of 45. 30% meaning 3 by 10. Or 45% of 30 and 30% of 45 both are same things. So 3 by 10 of 45. You can keep it like this, or you can say, no, sir, I'll do this. Chalo, no worries. So 27 by 2, that is 13.5. Minus 63 plus 15.5 minus B equal to 28. Sir, 15.5, 13.5. That is 15 plus 14. That is a 29, I guess. So 29, 28, that is 1. Sir, 80 and this, sir, 17. 17 plus 1 is 18. So B is 18, sir. Done. So B is 18. That's the thing. That's the thing first. So again, I'll solve this question. Now it's a simple question of profit and loss. A person bought an article for 90 rupees and marked the price 18% above the CP. So CP is 90 rupees, sir. And MP will be 18% above, meaning 118% of 90 rupees. Don't do the calculation. And sold at a discount of 10%, find the SP. So SP will be, sir, this same thing, 118 by 100 into 90 into, sir, 10% discount means again 90%. 90 over 100. Now you can cancel a little bit. So this is 118 into 81 by, sir, 100. This is your answer. This is your answer. Now, if you look at this, now please understand how to solve from here. How to solve from here. Sir, please understand, not every time you need to solve everything. Sir, look at the unit digit. Look at the unit digit. Because in my options, you see unit digits, I have almost 4 different. This is, I guess, 8. It has to be 8. Why? Because my answer says it's 8. Unit digit is 8 into 1 and divided by 100, meaning, sir, it is something, then 8, meaning it will be something, then decimal, something, then last digit will be 8. My answer will be of this form. So option A cannot be, B cannot be, C, D, nothing. So it has to be E, which is 8. So my mistake, I have not kind of set up the page like that. You see, it has 8 at the end. It has to be my answer. That's the answer. You see, I bypass the entire calculation just with a simple trick. I hope this is clear. I hope this is absolutely clear to everyone, sir. Let's move on to the next one. Sir, DI. I'll solve at least one question, and I guess by there you will be able to solve the rest. Chal, padhte hai, sir. It's a good DI, big DI. Looks like a big DI. Oh, baapre. It's a big DI. It's a huge DI. Chal, padhte hain, sir. 90, yes, Sriram, 95.58 is the correct answer for the previous question. Acha, sir, about this question. There are 5 boxes P, Q, R, S, T which have balls of 2 colors, red and blue. Okay. There are also a bag which contains 17 red and 14 blue balls. All the balls from this bag are transferred to all the given 5 boxes. That means P, Q, R, S, T. Okay. Bar graph given below shows the number of red and blue balls transferred from the bag to 4 boxes. So PQRS. Now again, you see, you'll say, sir, there are 5 boxes, but here only 4 is given. Again, you see, total is given and 4 is given. Like number of balls transferred to 4 is given. So whatever is remaining, that will be transferred to the 5th one. So again, you don't need that data actually. It is already, it means everything is actually given. Now, remaining balls in the bag are transferred to T. Yes, like which I was talking about. Number of balls of any color is not more than 15 in any box after transferring of balls from the bag. Okay. Table below shows the probability of selecting both red balls when 2 balls are drawn from a box for each box after transferring the balls from the bag. Meaning once the balls have been transferred from the bag to each of the boxes, what is the probability of drawing both red balls? If we draw 2 balls, so for P, for Q, for R, for S, for T, these probabilities are given. Very good. Chal. Now question. I'll show you one question. That way you'll get the idea how to proceed, because I have so many things to do. What is the probability of selecting at least 1 ball of each color when 3 balls are drawn from R? First things first, this is box R, sir. Meaning I will talk about only R. Achha. Sir, R means, sir, how many balls have been transferred? Achha, first things first, 2 things we need to keep in mind. R, the probability of drawing 2 red balls are 21 over 65. Remember this. 21 over 65. I'm just writing it here. And also, sir, number of blue balls transferred is 3. Number of red balls transferred is 3. This is 2. Acha, sir. Red and blue. Now, I don't know how many balls of red color and blue color was there initially. Let's take, sir, number of red balls that was there was X and number of blue balls that was there was Y. Now, after I have transferred this, red balls will be, sir, X plus 3, blue balls will be, sir, Y plus 2, everyone. Because from the bag, I've transferred 3 red balls and 2 blue balls. This is for R. I'm only talking about box R because this question only deals with box R. Now, they are saying if you now try to take two balls out of the bag. So both will be red. Both will be red. The probability will be, sir, X plus 3C2, sir, divided by total is, sir, X plus Y plus 3 plus 2, 5, C2. This is the probability. The definition is from classical probability. This is given as 21 by 65. Now you will say, sir, this is one equation, but there are 2 unknowns. X is an unknown, Y is an unknown. How can I solve this? That's the main thing. That's the main question. Now, please understand, whenever you end up getting to a situation like this, that means normal mathematical process you cannot follow. You have to think analytically. You must think analytically. Analytically meaning, sir, and there is one simple technique that is very useful in case of probability, especially if there is C2. What is that? Let me just show you. I'm just writing it over here. So X plus 3. So anything NC2, it is always, sir, N into N minus 1 by 2. Why this happens? This happens this comes from the definition itself. In my classes, I've explained. NC3 also I've explained, right? So this will be X plus 3 and X plus 3 minus 1, meaning, sir, X plus 2 By 2 will cancel with the by 2 of the denominator. So denominator will become x plus y plus 5 and less 1 meaning x plus y plus 4. This is equal to 21. I can write 3 into 7 by 65 meaning 5 into 30. Because these are all prime numbers. These are all prime numbers. I have done prime factorization. Now there is a problem. Sir, these two are consecutive numbers. These two are also consecutive numbers. So right hand side also these two must be consecutive. These two must be consecutive. I should make sure of that. Because analytically we are thinking, we're not thinking mathematically. So analytically if you think, so how can I do this? So I have to multiply this by something. Sir, by how much? Sir, if I, now you will say, sir, multiply this by 2. So it will become 6 and 7. But again, that way the numerator is becoming like this, the like kind of they are like consecutive. But if you do the same, it will become 10 into 13. Are they consecutive? The answer is no. So that means we cannot do this. We have to make sure, we have to find something which will ensure that both numerator as well as the denominator, both are becoming consecutive. So let's find something. Sir, 25 and 26, I can see. So 5 into 5 becomes 25. 13 twos are 26. So here 5 are, sir, 15. 7 twos are 14. Sir, this is also consecutive. This is also consecutive. And you see my job is done. My job is done. So smaller number was x plus 2. So I can now see, sir, x plus 2. Here the smaller number is 14. So from there x is 12, sir. And what about y, sir? Sir, x plus y plus 4, the smaller number. In the denominator, the smaller number is 25. So x plus y is 21. X is 12, sir. So y is 9. So meaning, sir, I can now simply say this is x is 12. So 12 plus 3, it will become 15, sir. Acha. And y plus 2, y is 9. So this will become 11, sir. So now they are asking the question, I can answer, what is the probability of selecting at least one ball of each color when 3 balls are drawn from box R? Sir, one ball of each color. One ball of each color means, sir, what does it mean? Sir, either, so 3 balls I'm collecting or I'm drawing. So it will be either 2 red, 1 blue, or, sir, 1 red, 2 blues. That's the only two possibilities. कर लो calculation, sir. कर लो calculation, sir. Whatever happens, you see, it will be, sir, 15. एक second. Yeah, no worries. 15C 2 into, sir, 1 blue means, sir, 11C1 plus 11C2 into 15C1 by, sir. Total is what, sir? Total 15 plus 12, 11, sir, 26C3. Sir, you calculate a little bit here, but I don't have the space. So I have to kind of do this. There is no space left. So 15C2 meaning, sir, 15 into 14 into, sir, 11 plus, I'm just doing a little bit of step jumps, okay? If you guys get stuck anywhere, please do let me know. Here by 2, 26 into 25 into 24 divided by 3. 2 I've cancelled, 3 8s. Sir, 15, 11. So 15 into 11, I'm taking common. So 5 3s, 5 5s. So this is 333 into, sir, this is 24. By, sir, 26 into 5 into 8. So 8 3s. 99, this is 130. ऐसा कुछ है, sir? Yes, sir. Option D is the answer. 99 by 130. Sir, you see, option D is my correct answer. Now again, this was not a very simple question, sir. Now again, but again, once you understood how to proceed with this question, Now again, if the next question asks you about say box P, you do the same with box P. If they ask you about box Q, you do the same with box Q. But again, this will be a lengthy set. Because for each and every box, if they ask you about, in whichever question they ask about whichever box, you have to do the entire calculation. It's not a very simple set. It's not like you do the calculation once and you answer 3, 4, 5 questions. Okay. Now, having said that, let's move on to the next question, sir. Next question, sir. Acha. First is, sir, P is the missing term in series 1 and Q is the wrong term of series 2. And I have to like answer. Chalo, theek hai. I'm just a little bit doing this because there is no way I can see the entire question. Option E is none. Remember, sir. Option E is none. 838, 840, 844. Sir, gap is 2. Gap is 4. Gap is 6. ये तो बहुत easy है, sir. Gap has to be 10. 868. So this is P. Given. So over here, gap is 2. Gap is 3. Gap is 6. Gap is 6. ये गड़बड़ है. 11. So 2 prime, 3 prime. Sir, this is the wrong term, sir. This is your wrong term, sir. Prime number cut series है this one. So this is your prime number series. This is your, it's a very simple logic. So this has to be 885. So gap of 5, then gap of 7, then gap of 11. So you see it's a prime number series. So wrong term, here the Q value is 886. This is the wrong term. Now they are asking which of the following, all three statements, which is true. P is 18 less than Q. Yes, sir, 18. So so statement 1 is correct, sir. So they are asking which one is not true actually. Not true. So option 1 is not. It is true. Average of P and Q is equal to the term of series 2, second term. Sir, average will be 68 plus 86 by 2 because 800 I am omitting. So this is 34 plus 43. 77, sir. 877, second term of series 2. Yes, sir. This is also correct. HCF of P and Q is 12. Acha, sir. This is 2 se karo to 434. 2 se karo to 443. So these two are co-prime numbers. No, sir. This is incorrect. Option 3 is incorrect because the HCF comes out to be 2, not 12. So which one is not correct? Option B, only 3 is not correct. 1 and 2 are correct, 3 is not correct. So you can answer from there. Option number 3 is the answer. Clear, everyone? Simple. This was a very simple question. This was a pretty simple question. ये क्या है, sir? Line graph shows the number of employees working on 3 different technical languages: PHP, Java, Python. Okay, different tech companies A, B, C, D. Achha, out of the total employees working on all 3 languages in company D, okay, company D, what percent works on Java? Java is, sir, this orange one. So this is 30 out of total D. So 30, 50, 80, and this is middle 35. Achha, 30, 80, 50, and 35 meaning, sir, एक second, 30 and 50, 80. 80 and 45, sorry, this is not 35. 80 and 45, sir, 125. This is what, ये तो बहुत ही simple question है. They are asking 30 is what percentage of total, that is 125. So 25 fours, 25 fives, 5, 6, 24% is the answer. 24% will be the answer. Let's see, sir, 24% options. This was a free hit question. This was our free hit question. कि आ जाओ मार्क्स लेके जाओ. Again, in your RBI exam also, you will get such free hit questions. But again, the problem is to identify. Problem is the identification. It will not be written beside that this is the easy one. So you have to figure out a way, and the only way you will be able to figure out most effectively is if you have done enough practice. So this is a DS question. This is a question based on data sufficiency. Let's do. Chalo sir. What is the radius of the base? So they are asking R. That's the question. First, numerical value of total surface area of the cylinder, 2 pi r plus h, by volume of the cylinder. This is given. Sir, again, whatever you cancel, sir, ultimately, this is an equation having two unknowns, r and h. So this statement one alone is not sufficient, never sufficient. You cannot solve for two variables from one equation. Now, second one, sir, height of the cylinder is 6 centimeter more than the base. That's the second equation. Now, can you solve? Sir, second equation also is it's not sufficient, but again, if you take these two together, then it's sufficient. Why? Two unknown, two equation. So your answer, again, you don't need to solve because data sufficiency, I told you, don't need to solve the entire thing. You just need to figure out whether it can be solved or not. The answer is data in both the together are necessary. This one, option E is. Option E is the answer. Both if I take, I'll get the answer. That's my answer. Done. Again, it's a very simple one. Next one, sir. अच्छा नोट वाला क्वेश्चन अच्छा होता है ये क्वेश्चंस sir. Decide again. Also note that there are currencies of only 7 different denominations: 10, 50, 100, 200, 500, 1000, 2000. Achha, what is the cost of novel bought by Nikita? Okay. The cost is more than 1800 but less than 2000. So that novel costs between 1800 to 2000, sir. That is given. So first one, sir. If she gives 4000 to the shopkeeper, shopkeeper returns her 3 different notes consisting 2 different denominations. Shopkeeper does not return the note of 2000. Now again, sir, the cost of the novel has to be less than 2000 rupees. And the shopkeeper is not returning 2000 rupees. So the next best denomination that the shopkeeper must return is 1000. Now again, if shopkeeper returns only 1000 rupee note, then again you see 4000 minus 1000 is 3000. But again we have to go less than 2000. So that means it must so happen the two notes, because you understand 3 different notes of 2 different denominations, meaning 2 different denominations, one denomination, one note, the other denomination, 2 notes. That's the situation. 1 plus 2 gives you 3. Now, in this first situation, it's very like you should be able to think. He said 1000 rupee note has to be 2. Now, 4000 minus 2 into 1000 rupees, meaning now we are standing at 2000 rupees. Cost of the novel at this point of time is 2000. But again, it cannot be. It has to be less than 2000. So that means shopkeeper has returned at least like another note, which is kind of between 1800 to 2000. Now, can the second note, the note that like one, the kind of the quantity is 1, can that be of for 200 rupees? The answer is no. Why not? Because if that is the situation, then the price of the novel is 1800. That cannot happen. It has to be greater than 1800. It has to be greater than 1800. So possibilities are what, sir? 10 rupees, no, like the third note is 10 rupees. Or, sir, it is 50 rupees. Or, sir, it is 100 rupees. These are the possibilities. But again, sir, please understand, statement 1 alone is sufficient. The answer is no. I'm getting 3 different options. The answer, it can be 1000, then this one, this one. So I cannot pinpoint the exact cost of the novel. Again, sir, let's do the same with option 2 or statement 2. 25 Nikita has given. Again, sir, 3 notes of 2 different denominations. Same thing. One note, one denomination, one note, other denomination, other note. Now, again, One denomination has to be 500. Think. And that has to be only one note. Because two 500 notes, if the shopkeeper gives back, that means we have gone to 1500 level. And 1500 level means this condition is getting violated. That cannot happen. One 500 rupee note. So 2500 minus 500, the novel is now at like this, at that juncture where the novel is priced at 2000 rupees. Now again, what? So two notes are remaining. Now you see two notes cannot be of which denominations. Now I cannot even take hundreds because two hundreds means 200. That means the novel cost is 1800, which is also not possible. Which is also not possible. So that means what can like these notes be 10 rupees? It can be 50 rupees as well. Nothing more. 100 rupees will violate. So again, the statement 2 alone is also not sufficient. I'm getting two different possibilities. But again, if we combine, will I get to one answer? Let's see, sir. Sir, if I take this first situation, if I take this, chalo situation wise chalte hai, sir. So 1000 rupee, 2000 meaning 2 into 1000, 2000 gone, sir. Then 100 gone, sir. That means, sir, in this case, the price of the novel is 1900. In this case, the price of the novel is 1950 rupees. In this case, the price of the novel is 1990 rupees. Over here, sir. This is 2000 gone. So in this case, the price of the novel is 1980 rupees, sir. 210 rupees. And in this case, 2000 minus 100, it will be 1900 rupees. Sir, is there any common? Sir, this is common, sir. So if you combine, this is my answer, this is the price of the novel, that means I am getting to something. And you see, only one value is common. That means that's the exact answer of the price of the novel. So meaning, if we combine the statements, I will get to my answer. Option E is the correct answer. Option E itself is the correct answer. Brilliant question, sir. बहुत ही बढ़िया क्वेश्चन था सर. दिमाग बहुत, हाँ, एक सेकेंड. Sorry. It is sufficient. Together is necessary. I have not read the option. It is written not sufficient. Together is sufficient, sir. Brilliant question. And you see, if you after doing all this hard work, if you make a mistake just like what I did, that will be the most unfortunate. You see, I've done everything correct and last में op mark करने में गलत कर दिया. Again, this is also a mistake that happens. So please read the question carefully. Don't make the mistake that I just did. Acha, sir. 28,400 R% interest when where R ka range is given. What is the range of the compound interest? Now, again, thoda dimag lagao, sir. Look at the options. Sir, can you see anything which is having this? You see, all these are different. Initially, also, all these are different. Everything you can see different, sir. Can you guys see? So what I'm trying to say here is, so that means you don't need to calculate for two values. You just calculate for one value, whichever is matching, you just just put that. What I'll do, मैं दिखाता. So you can do it by 20. 20 will be a easier value. But again, let me show you by 5. 5 भी थोड़ा देख लो. Sir, 3 years. 3 years is given. So 2 years will be 10.25%. AB theorem, sir. 5 plus 5 plus 5 into 5 by 100, sir. So it is 10.25. Now 3 years, I'll do once more. 10.25 plus 5 plus into 5 by 100, sir. So 15.25 plus. Sir, get rid of this. So this is 5,125 by, sir, 4 zeros. So 15.25 double zero, and this will be, sir, 0.5125. 256,715. This is this. Now again, I'll not do this calculation. I've just shown you You don't need to do the entire calculation. Why? It is around 15%. 15% से थोड़ा ज़्यादा. It's a little more than 15%. Of what? Of 28,400. So my answer will be 28,400. So let's figure out 15%. How to figure out 15%, sir? So 10% will be 284, 0. 5% will be half of that, sir. So it will be 60 and sir 42. Sir 42 60 से थोड़ा ज़्यादा. Option, check the options. A little more than 4260. 4260, a little more is option number B, as I can see. That's my answer. Again, if you want, you can go by this 20 value itself. This will be a little easier. That's why I have shown you by 5, because this you will be able to do. Sir, that's the answer. Khatam. Again, you don't need to solve everything. You don't need to check both. Right? Chal. Acha, sir. Again, sir, this is something you have to put and check. Because again, I told you in this double gap, triple gap, four gap questions, if you have more than two gaps, if you have more than two gaps like this, now over here, 1, 2, 3, 4 gaps we are having. So X, Y doesn't make real sense. Put the options and check. That's all. It's not a difficult question anymore. चलो first option देखते हैं. And again, I told you in my batches also, I told you the option you should do C, D, A, B. 90% of the time always check करना है जब ऐसे करो. And last में, why I've told you this? Because most of the time E is none of this. And again, if you see E is not none of this, then C, D के बाद E check करना. But again, sometimes you will get the answer between A and B. तब आप मेरे को गाली दोगे. So I'll do this. I'll start checking with C. C से just start करो sir. 6, 5, 4. Okay. And this is 20 and 25. And this is 33,000. Let's see, sir. Let's see, sir. Now, XYZ invested this 6 months as चलो. X 6 rupees, 5 rupees, 4 rupees. अच्छा, increase this amount a total end of 1 year. अच्छा, 1 year का business. After 6 months, Y and Z increased by this. अच्छा, this was there for 12 months. This was there for 6 months. This was there for 6 months. Now, Y increased by 20%, meaning 1/4. So 5 rupees became, sorry, 1/5, 20%. Na? Yes, so it became 6 rupees for 6 months. And this is 21/4, meaning it became 5 rupees for the next 6 months. Acha, X withdrew 1/3 of his amount. So 6 rupees, this was there for 6 months. 1/3 means 2 rupees A withdrew. So for 4 rupees for again the 6 months. So this is this. So chalo isko 6. So 6 plus 4, 10, ratio 11, ratio 9. Sir. Now they are saying total profit is this. Difference between profit earned is the chalo. So difference between X and Z will be, sir, 1 unit out of, sir, 30 units. Correct? Into 33,000. So this is 1100, sir. This is 1100. Is more than this, less than this? No, sir. Option C is not satisfying. The difference between the profit earned by X and Z is not satisfying. Why? It has to be between 7,200 and 9,200. And I'm only getting 1100. I am only getting 1100. So it cannot happen. It cannot happen, sir. So 100% it is not satisfying. So option C cannot be the answer. Option C cannot be the answer. Chalo, option C ko hatao. Then D, 3, 4, 5. Okay, sir. 25, 20. And this is 32,500. बाप रे, कैलकुलेशन इतना करवाएगा, चलो क्या ही करें. This question is very lengthy because you have to check every bit. Sir, ये everything will be there for 6 months, then the change will happen. C will withdraw 1/3, so it will be 2 rupees for the next 6 months. And sir, 25% Y will increase. So 25% meaning it will become 5 rupees. Z will increase 20%. So this will become 6. So this will be 6 ratio 9 ratio 11, sir. Correct. So the gap will be, sir, 5 parts out of 26 parts. About 32,500. सर 13 से करके देखो, 13 2s are 26, 500, 1250, sir. 1250, 6,000, 6250, sir. Again, this is also not matching. ये भी नहीं हो रहा है सर. हाँ, ये कितना काम करवाएगा भाई. ऑप्शन ई देखो देन, 685, 685. I'm not doing any mistake na. 12.5, 20, 38,000. Chalo. Let's do the same thing. Again, this will be the last. If this doesn't match, I'll move on. Okay? But again, you got the idea कि क्या है क्या नहीं है sir. You just need to check till you get the right option. There is no other, so no rocket science here. 6 months Y increase by 12.5 means 1/8. Okay, remember sir. This is 1/8. So 1/8 means it will become 9 into 6, and so 20% meaning it will become, sir, 6 into 6, and this will be 1/3. So this will be, sir, 2 rupees. So this will be 4 into 6. So 6 plus 4, 10. This is 17 and 11, sir. Gap will be 1 part out of, I don't think this will be the answer. So this is 17, 11, 28, 38, sir. 38,000. So this is, sir, 1,000. ये भी नहीं हो सकता, sir. So again, the answer will be between A and B. Again, just check. You have to check. Take it. So again, you see, I'm just checking. Just put the values normally and just keep on checking. Again, because this is a very lengthy question, you don't need to do anything. No rocket science involved here. Just you have to keep on checking. Achha, I'm moving on to the next question because I have to complete. We still have 5-6 questions left. Okay, chal. Let's move on to some good questions. I guess so. और एक DI भी है छोटा सा. अच्छा, Amit and Bhim entered into a partnership. Again, partnership. Invested this much and this much after some months. So first things first. If you can see everything is having hundreds, hata do, sir. Because we'll at the end of the day we will take ratio only na. Now the profit part will not do anything. Usko rehne do. So Amit and Bhim. Sir, Amit invested 36 rupees. Bhim invested 40 rupees. After some months, Amit invested 12 rupees more. I don't know how many. So let's say after T months. So this was there for T months. And acha, end of the year, meaning total was 12 months. So total again 12 rupees more, meaning it became 48 rupees. For how many months? 12 minus T months. Because total business was there for 12 months. And Bhim has not done anything. That means it is 12. It is 12 only, sir. Now, cancel. 12, this is 3, this is 4. So 3T minus 4T, meaning minus 4, and so this is 48. Ratios are 40. This is the PSR, profit sharing ratio, sir. Now they are saying at the end of the year, this is this, acha, total profit is this, and Amit has got this. Now there is a problem, sir. Let me give you a little hint here. A little technique, just a simple thing. Sir, now if you start calculating like this, na, So 35 by 100 out of 71 100. This is equal to 48 by t by 48 plus 40 minus t. So there you will see what happens. I'm just writing it here. 3500 out of total of 71 100. It is equal to, sir, 3500 is on Amit's here. 48 minus t out of total. Total is, sir, 48 and this 88 minus t. You see both side we are having t. Little difficult to calculate, sir, because cross multiplication में दम निकल जाएगा, sir. Do not do this, sir. Never do this. A little hope, sir. Total profit is this. Amit has got this. Bhim has got how much, sir? Can I simply figure it out, sir? 100 cancel. 35 this 36,000. Why? Because Bhim में देखो, sir, there is no t. So do one thing, sir. Bhim by Amit. That will be, sir, 36,000 by, sir, Amit was 35 100. This is a much better equation. T there is t only in one place. Much easier to calculate, sir. 00 gone. 1010 4 nines are this. 9 से ये भी जाएगा, sir. 3 nines are 27 81 9 nines are this. So t का value direct 9 आ गया, sir. 48 minus 39. One simple line like you see my calculation reduced by so much. So first here, quantity 1, t is 9, sir. Or quantity 1 itself is 9. Now again, job is only half done, sir. Job is only half done, sir. T is 9. Let's do the second part. Amit invested this much on a scheme, 24% per annum. Months ka chakkar hai, 2% per month. Think like this. 24 months like percent per 12 months. So 2% per month. The amount with him become this. In how many months? Sir, interest is how much, sir? Sir, 428 here, 400 here, 828 is equal to, sir, formula बैठा दो. If you want 4600 into 2% into t months by 100, sir. Calculate कर लो, sir. 23 twos, 23 threes are 69, 70, 12, 13. 23 into 6 कर लो ना. 6 twos are 12, 6 threes are, yes, 6. So this is 4 nines are this. So this is also t equal to 9. So Q1 is equal to Q2. Both side I'm getting the same. So option E has to be the answer, that this is Q1 is equal to Q2. Both the answers are same, Q1 equal to Q2, sir. Perfect. Chalo. Another number series question. Another question of number series. Again, like with that they have like introduced a simple age related question as well. But again, it's predominantly number series. 230 से 105 gap of 125. Cube का है क्या? You see ना 40 है 64 का gap. Sir, cube है. 100% it's cube. Sir, 14 to this is 27 then. So 7 and 4 1 3 4, yeah. So this is 5 cube, 4 cube, 3 cube. This has to be 2 cube, 8. So this has to be 6. 14 minus 8. So P is, sir, 6. First things done. Second one, sir. थोड़ा दिमाग लगाओ. बाप रे. Two unknowns. इसको देखते आ जाओ. इसको देखते हैं, सर, थोड़ा. 1, अच्छा सर, it's cube minus 1, sir. 215 is 216, 6 cube minus 1. 124 is 5 cube minus 1. 26 is, sir, 3 cube minus 1. So this will be 1, this is 1 cube minus 1. This has to be 7, sir. 2 cube minus 1. And this has to be 4 cube minus 1. That is 63. So this is R, sir, and this is Q, sir. So we have found PQR as well. Calculation kar do. Simple calculation. Simple calculation you just do. Now, ratio of present age of Suraj and Pawan. Suraj is, sir, 6:7. And this is R. R is, sir, 63. So sum of the ages. So this is 6x plus 7x. 5 and 5.5 years for two persons, it will be 11. That is 63. So this is 13x equal to 52. X is 4, sir. Sir, what is the difference between their present ages? That is X only, that is B, sir. Option. Option B, which is 4 years, is the answer. 4 years will be the answer, sir. Done. Done, sir. Next one, next one. फिर से दे दिया सर. अरे बाप रे. चलो, let's see. Let's see, sir. Achha, this is the question. So just give me a second. Let me have a sip of water. Achha. Done, sir. पढ़ लो थोड़ा एक बार. Just read the question once. Just read it once. Just read the question once. Chal. There are 10 mixtures. 5 among them, A, B, C, D, E, are mixtures of petrol and water, while the remaining 5, P, Q, R, S, T, are the mixtures of diesel along with water. Badhiya? Acha. Now, table shows the ratio of amount of water in two mixtures. First is the mixture of petrol and water. Second is the diesel. Yep, you can see A ratio P, B ratio Q. So ratio of water they have given us in these two like mixtures. Acha, chalo theek hai. First question. It is dealing with A and P. Acha. It is dealing with A and P, sir. Okay. Sir, A and P means this 5:3. Only this part we need, nothing else. Amount of water in the mixture A is 25% more than the petrol. Achha, sir. Sir, mixture A, it has petrol, it has water. Amount of water is 25% more, meaning if it is 100 petrol, this is 125. So you will say, sir, this is 4:5. And so there is another mixture P. So that has diesel ratio water, sir. Now think of this. Think of this, sir. Again, sir, this is 5:3 given to you of ratio of water. So A is 5, P is 3. Again, automatically A is 5, you see, we have got. So if A is 5, then this has to be 3, na, sir? If A is 5 here, this has to be 3 because of this ratio, 5:3. And diesel, I don't know, I'm taking X. Now again, I don't know how much of this. I just know this is the ratio. This is the ratio. Now they are saying when mixture A and P are mixed in a large container. चलो इसको सब एक जगह मिलाते. Sir, how much petrol? Sir, I'm taking 4P and 5P. So, sir, petrol, diesel, and water. I'm mixing everything in one place. Sir, petrol will be 4P liters. Diesel will be, sir, what? XP liters, sir. This is X into P. Water will be 5P here, 3P here. Right? So that is 8P liters. This is once I've mixed everything in one place. And further 120 liters of petrol is added, plus 120 liters. Then two things are happening. Then water in the container, this water, 8P, okay, becomes 25% of the total amount of the mixture. Water 8P is 1/4, 25% means 1/4 of the total mixture. Or can I say the total mixture will become 4 times of water? So total mixture, this will be 4 times of the water, that is 32p, sir. Can I say this, everyone? Can I simply say this? The total mixture, if the water becomes 1/4, meaning the total mixture will be 4 times. Calculate कर दो. अच्छा, और एक thing, amount of diesel and water becomes same in the container. So meaning water and diesel is same, meaning X ka value will become 8, sir. You see, can I say this? XP will become 8p, sir. Over here also it will become 8p, sir. Correct? Khatam, sir. 4, 8, 8, 16 plus 420p is equal to 32p. Achha, this is 120 also, na? So this is 12p. 12p is 120, so p becomes 10, sir. So now they are asking difference between the initial amount of A and mixture A and mixture P. So initial amount of mixture A was 9p, meaning 90 liters. Initial of P, sir, 8p, 3p, 11p, meaning 110 liters. So difference will be 20 liters. Hai kya? Option D is the answer, sir. Option D is the answer. Kalyan, good afternoon, brother. Very good afternoon. This is your answer, sir. Done. Done and dusted. Simple question. Simple question, sir. Right? Not a very difficult, but again, a good conceptual question. Very good conceptual question. Chalo. Achha, this second question, 2 questions it had. So second question, I'm hoping you guys can do. Chalo. Last question of the day of this mock. Probability ka question de diya. Chalo banate hain, sir. Let's make the probability Q1, Q2 question, sir. Let's make the Q1, Q2 question. Right? Chalo. Sir, there are 6 men and 4 women in the group. 2 people are randomly selected to be a group leader and assistant. What is the probability that the group leader and assistant are of the opposite gender? Sir, very simple. Sir, either you like take one at a time or you take like both at the same time. Sir, either I'll take one from men and one from women. Automatically, you see, if I take that, automatically you see like they both will be of the different gender, right? Opposite genders. By, sir, probability. By meaning, sir, 10 C2. 10, there were 10 people, I'll pick 2. So 6 into 4 by 10 into 9, and this by 2 will go up. Calculate kar lo, sir. Sir, 2, this is 5. 3 twos, 3 threes. 8 by 15, sir. That is Q1. This is Q1, sir. Q2, sir. 4 red balls, some green balls in an urn. If a ball is picked, what is the probability? That is, probability of a green ball is 1/3. Perfect, sir. Sir, probability of a green ball is 1/3. That means, if you don't know how many green balls, let's say X. So total, sir. Green ball picking, one ball will be XC1 by total balls are 4 plus X. C1, this is equal to 1 by 3. So you can say X by X plus 4 equal to 1 by 3. From there, 3x, X equal to 2, sir. Correct? Now they are asking, what is the probability that 2 balls picked at random will both be red, sir? Now, total, sir, 4 balls and 2 green balls. So both red balls meaning 4C2 by total, sir, 4 plus 2, 6 balls, 6C2. So 4 into 3 by 6 into 5. That's the answer. 3, 2, 2, 2. So 2 by 5. This is Q2, sir. Now again, Q1, Q2 comparison, sir. Definitely Q1 is greater than Q2. Again, you will say how? Sir, this is 15, and if you want to check, if you can write this as 6 by 15. Multiply 3 in both numerator as well as denominator. So 8 by 15 is greater than 6 by 15. So your answer will be option number A. Q1 is greater than Q2. Q1 is greater than Q2, sir. And that's the answer. That's your answer, sir. And that concludes our live mock analysis for this week. Size is a different. It's a different exam altogether, right? So that was your this week's live mock analysis. Again, I'll see you guys next week. Like again, like kind of earlier than next week on Friday, right? As always. So again, the exam is very near. I'm again saying, please focus on your studies. Give 100%. Whatever doubts you might have, feel free to comment it down below. Get in touch with me. I'll help as much as possible in this particular subject. Perfect. So again, having said that, I hope you have enjoyed this session. If you have any doubts, any queries, any feedback, feel free to use the comment section. I generally try to reply from my personal ID. So again, thank you so much everyone for joining in. If you have liked the session, please do hit that like. And again, as I said, if you want any feedback you have, please feel free to share that in the comment section. I will see you guys again next week. Till then, please take care and bye-bye from my end. Thank you. Thank you so much, everyone.